What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be predicting my week 8 picks for the NFL season. Last week I went 9-5, so not bad, but of course a couple upsets, so that's why I was 9-5. So starting off with Thursday Night Football, the Panthers and the Falcons, and I'm going to take the Panthers in this one, 26-24. I think the Panthers, they hung in right. They hung right to the end with the Saints. I actually picked them to upset the Saints last week. Unfortunately, that didn't go as planned. But Falcons are just a terrible team. They lost to the Lions. So I think Falcons are gonna move to 1-7, and the Panthers, Teddy Bridgewater is gonna help them to win on Thursday night. Then next game on Sunday, Packers and Vikings. Packers are just looking so strong. Rodgers just had a fantastic game against the Texans, and I think he's going to continue to win, and it'll be 38-27. That's my prediction in that one. The next one is this 5-1 Titans against Joe Burrow's Cincinnati Bengals, and Joe Burrow was fantastic on Sunday against Cleveland. He threw for more than 400 passing yards. I mean, he was a no-brainer to go first overall, and he's proven why he's first overall, and he's made a bad team look pretty good. And despite the Bengals' record, they still are in every game against some pretty good football teams. But I'm going to take the Titans in this one, 33-24. Burrow's going to have a good game, but it's just not going to be good enough to beat the Tennessee Titans. Next one, Chiefs and Jets. I mean, the Jets are terrible. They're just so bad, and the Chiefs are they're gonna kill them. I got 43-9 in this game. Sam Darnold and his Jets just suck, and Patrick Mahomes and his Chiefs are one of the best teams in football. So that's an easy one, 43-9 Chiefs. Next game, Colts and Lions. This is gonna be a good one. Colts coming out of the bye. Lions coming off a 1-point win against the Falcons in Atlanta, but I'm gonna take the Colts in this one, 27-20. This is going to be a really, really good game. And I think it's going to go right to the end, but I got the Colts. Next game, best game of the week, it'll be Steelers and Ravens, and the undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers, of course, at 6-0. I'm going to take them to continue to go undefeated. I'm going to pick them 30-28 in this game. Lamar Jackson's a fantastic quarterback, but he's going up against a fantastic Pittsburgh defense. And I'm going to take Pittsburgh in this one, in a divisional game. Big game, obviously, but Steelers 30-28. Next game, Rams and Dolphins, and this is Tua's first career NFL start. And I think the Dolphins are better than a lot of people think. They're 3-3. Tua, of course, getting the start over Ryan Fitzpatrick, but I'm going to still roll with the Rams. It'll be a close game. I think it'll be a pretty high-scoring game. I got 30-27 for the Rams in this one. Tua's going to have himself a good game, but it's just not going to be enough against that Rams team. Next game, Bills and Patriots. The Patriots are in trouble. They're in serious trouble. Cam Newton does not look good since he had COVID-19. The Bills aren't looking that promising either. They couldn't even find the end zone against the Jets last week. So obviously a divisional game is going to be a good one, but I'm going to take the Bills 34-21 in this game. Next one, we got Browns and Las Vegas Raiders. It's going to be a really good game. Of course, OBJ, he tore his ACL on the second Browns play of the game. Of course, an unfortunate injury for him, but I'm going to continue to take the Browns. I like them. I'm confident in that team, despite not having OBJ. Their offense, Baker Mayfield hasn't been super good, but they still look good as a football team. I'm going to take the Browns 31-27 in that game. Next game, Chargers and Broncos. Chargers are a team everybody's sleeping on. Justin Herbert's a fantastic quarterback in his rookie season. He put up 39 points against the Jaguars. That's not obviously saying much because it's the Jaguars, but I still think to put up 40 points in this league, you got to be a pretty good quarterback, and I think Herbert's pretty good. I don't think he's going to put up that many points in this one, but I still think he's going to win against this Broncos team. 29-18 is what I'm going to say. Next game is the Bears and the Saints. This is going to be a good football game. Bears coming off a loss against the Rams. They were never really in that game, especially in the second half, down at one point 24-3. But I think they're gonna bounce back against the Saints. Michael Thomas may or may not play. I don't think he's gonna play. But he would obviously be huge for Drew Brees if he can't find himself on the field. I just don't think he will, and I think the Bears are going to take care of this one 30-24. Next game, Seahawks 49ers. The Seahawks are a very good football team, and they went up against a very good Cardinals team. I really like the Cardinals. I think they're a fantastic team, way better than people think. They're 5-2, of course, and some of their wins are against just great teams. Of course, the Seahawks. They were undefeated when they played them, of course, on Sunday night. That was the overtime game, obviously, one of the games of the season to this point. But I'm going to take the Seahawks in this game, 32-26. It's a division game, of course. The Niners are last in that division at 4-3, so that's how good that division is. I'm going to take the Seahawks. It'll be a close game all the way to the end, but Seahawks 32, 49ers 26. Next game, Sunday Night Football. The Eagles against the god-awful Cowboys. The Cowboys suck. They're just terrible, and they're going to continue to be terrible in this game. It's going to be a blowout for the Eagles. I think they're going to win this one 42-17. And, yeah. Next game, we got Monday Night Football. We got the Buccaneers and my New York Giants. I mean, the Buccaneers are just a much better team than New York. New York's one of the worst in the league, obviously, and I'm going to take the Buccaneers in this game, but I think the Giants are going to cover. Daniel Jones has been, in primetime games, he's been pretty good. I think it's going to be a really high-scoring game, but I'm going to take the Buccaneers 41-34 in this game. That wraps up my picks for Week 8. Tell me how I did in the comment section. Tell me what you would change. Smash that like button. Of course, give me a subscribe, and thanks for all your support in my first video. Enjoy the games. Cheers.